Shalom and welcome to Mitzvah Torah. This year is entitled You Got to Believe. Baruch Hashem, I was zocheh to grow up with an amazing father. Always spoke about the power of positive thinking, looking at things in a positive way, an optimistic way. He certainly lived his life that way, building up the shul in Bell Harbor, building up the yeshiva in Bell Harbor with many Jews and Gentiles who were opposed to it, sadly, many decades ago. And I think there's a beautiful message here that I'd like to relate to regarding my trip this past week to the States. I zocheh to be at a few smachot, 2 weddings, and a good friend that made him a l'chaim, daughter's engagement. And one point of the trip that really stuck out in my mind, one of the smachot, one of the Balei Simcha had a difficult decade and went through a divorce and looking to remarry. Was going out with a woman who was going through a conversion. And many family members and friends said, get remarried. Marriages don't always work out the first time. So Mitzvah Hashem, you'll build another bayit ne'eman b'Yisrael. But stay with the more simple, traditional route of marrying a person who's born Jewish, to marry someone who's going through the conversion process. Is it real? Is it going to be a true conversion? Beit Din going to accept it in the end? And even if they do, clearly you're marrying someone who's a Giyoret, to convert. Why don't you stay on the more straight and narrow path? And he says, no, I'm telling you, there's something so special about this lady that it's worth waiting for years for her to go through the process. I know it's not a quick fix. It's not a quick conversion. It's an Orthodox conversion. And the Beit Din and the Minhan, they take it seriously. It's years, not days, not weeks, and not months. But it's worth the wait. She's so special. She's so unique. She has a special neshama. And everyone's looking at him like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Why is he doing this to himself? Why so many wonderful women who are born Jewish stay within the normal path, the traditional path. And so this Baruch Hashem, this past week, I got to see the Balei Simcha and the various people making the weddings and the simchas. So I got to see this individual as well. And it was, to me, one word described, just madhim, so beautiful to see how he set up a bayit ne'eman b'Yisrael, and how this wonderful, holy, righteous convert is not a part of the family, but is the core of the family. Everyone loves her. She's a balabaster, hosting people, and committed to Torah and to mitzvot and to chesed and to achnasas orchin. And sometimes someone looks from the outside and looks at a person and says, he's gone off his rocker, he's crazy, he's nuts, he's nuts. What does he see? What does he see? And the answer is right in front of your eyes. He sees someone very unique and very special. And sometimes unique and special packages come in ways that we wouldn't expect. And it's always important to know, yes, sometimes we see people doing something that's crazy. Certain things are objectively crazy, violating halacha. There's certain cruelty, certain things that are black and white, asor to do. But certain things are not. They're just out of the box. And it may be permissible, but just a little bit different. It's permissible to marry a Giora, that we all know, but it's not typical. Especially if the Giora is obviously a Giora. They're not born Jewish. That doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means it's a different path. And it's important for us to go ahead and be Breslau Hasidim sometimes. Breslau Hasid, Ein Yerush Ba'olam. There's never Yerush, there's never despair. There's a faith in humanity, there's an optimism that maybe the person knows something that we don't know. Maybe he sees something that we don't see. And it's important to have that attitude. Yes, to understand when certain things are objectively wrong, and halacha is usually the barometer for that, if something objectively wrong. But if it's outside of that black and white kind of situation, we should realize that maybe there's a bigger picture here that we don't see. And maybe we need to wait to see how it develops, to have a better look and assessment of the situation. Mitzvah Hashem, we should have the power of positive thinking. We should be able to see potential even when it doesn't seem so clear that way. Mitzvah Hashem, we should all have bracha and hatzlacha.